back to TGTV, and more specifically, welcome back to a very exciting day. Yet again, there is a car collection on the channel. This is a car collection with a difference, however. Today, I'm collecting probably my first, even borderline classic car. The Defender doesn't count because that's a 2016. So this is going to be the first classic car on my channel. My first purchase of said nature. And I'm very, very excited. This is new ground for me, and I'm actually buzzing, to be fair, because comparatively, compared to the rest of my cars, this is almost a cheap purchase. Obviously, it's not a cheap purchase, but this is comparatively a little bit more cheap, that's bad English, than the rest of my cars, and this is going to be some huge value fun, and it's a bit more attainable, and it's just something that I should have done a long time ago. So without further ado, I'm going to head into 4-Star Classics, who are behind me. And yes, I have been perving at that challenge to Darling out there. And you'll see my number plates on the floor, also down there. But I'm going to head in, I'm going to go and see my car, going to have a little look around, a chat with the guys there, because they've been absolutely brilliant. And we can get this video started. So come with. So I'm back here once again. I was here a few weeks ago checking out this very car, and I'm now back to collect it. I'm inside upstairs here at 4-Star Classics. If you haven't been here, make sure you come and check it out, if it's local anyway, and even if it's not, still worth the journey. There's some real gems in here, and the sort of cars that I don't know a huge amount about, but they're the kind of cars that growing up, they're the ones that are on my bedroom wall. So there's a lot of icons in here behind me. I'm not going to ruin it just yet because my car is right there actually. We're going to do a big dramatic reveal. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff here. So make sure you check out their website. I'll leave it actually below so you can go and look at their stock. But anyway, the car is upstairs, so it's going to have to go down on a car lift, which is all quite cool. So without further ado, here is my, I was going to say my brand new 911, but here is my 17-year-old 911. So here we go then, my 996 is now down from the showroom and ready to drive. I'm super excited, and off the back of the last video I had so many people saying, why don't you buy a 993, why don't you buy a 964, why don't you buy a 918, all this kind of nonsense, and loads of people saying you need to get the IMS bearing done, blah blah blah. I will cover all of this in a separate video, but for now there are very good reasons behind all of this stuff, and the IMS has been done. It was uprated a couple of services ago. It's been uprated to the 997 one, but as to why I bought a 996 and not any of the other models, I will cover that in a separate video at long length, because it's a topic that needs discussing, and maybe I'll get some of those cars together as well. So if you're watching this and you've got any of those cars and you want to be in a video and you want to go on a little hoon with a 996 and we discuss all things Porsche, then slide in my Instagram DMs. I'll leave my Instagram below if you're not already following me on there. But anyway, it's time now to get in the car, and I'm going to do a little walk around because you may not have seen this car's full spec in my last video. I appreciate not everyone watches everything. So let's have a little look. I'm going to wheel it out, and then we're going to have a little look, and then I'm going to go on a hoon. Very quickly then, before I put it away, I've also been given this little print from 4-Star Classics, currently in the back of Mahmood's car, but how cool is that? And that is going to go on my wall at home or on the wall in the garage. But very, very cool. Very nice touch. Right, stop getting distracted. Car time. Here we are then. The car is outside, ready for me to go and have a little drive. This isn't going to be an extended video. I'm probably going to end it very shortly. I'm just going to give you a little bit of spec talk, then I'm going to hop in and get on with my day. So, colour externally is lapis blue. We have silver wheels. Silver wheels are a major key. Inside is the grey interior. I don't have the snazzy name for it. It's obviously a manual gearbox. And over here you'll see the kind of condition of it. The Porsche writing is still in there and on the gear stick as well. Coming around here, one of my favourite touches is actually the blue seatbelts. This is from an era, oh look at that, it matches, chaos. It's from an era where Porsche didn't actually allow you to option that much stuff, so coloured seatbelts is actually a cool option for a 2002 car. Coming around then, we've got red calipers, which I'll allow in this instance. And around the back here you have the famous long strip reflector in the middle. I previously called that a brake light. I knew it wasn't a brake light, but I called it a brake light for some reason. That's the brake light. That's just a strip reflector. And it's kind of a huge characteristic of the C4S. And actually it's quite interesting because we've got another 911 here with a strip light on the back. That was actually removed for the 996s, the C2 and whatever, but they retained it for the C4S and also gave it this wide arch kit. I also falsely claimed in the video before that these are the same wheels as the 911 Turbo, and they're not the same wheels. The 911 Turbo wheels apparently are hollow and these ones aren't. So there we go. For all those that are shouting at me, we have a correction in this video. There is the wide arch kit though. It shares kind of very similar haunches to the Turbo and it's wider than the C2S. And all in all, I just think it's one of the best looking Porsches ever made. And down here we've got these kind of vent grille things, I don't really know. Exhaust tips, you can have them in kind of two separate circles that merge together. I think they look quite cool, and I might end up doing that exhaust wise to this car. But in terms of other modifications, I'm not going to spray the wheels back. I'm not going to wrap the thing matte black. I'm not going to wrap it at all. I'm probably going to get PPF on it, and I'm just going to drive it, keep it, enjoy it, and hopefully this one will be a car that stays in my garage for many, many years to come. That front plate, that is going to have to come off at some point, and the front's going to be sanded and smoothed and filled and sprayed. I'm not going to run a front plate on a plinth like that. I'm going to have some other sort of other solution. But yeah, as you can see, plinths are just so ugly. I just can't for the life of me work out why you'd want a plinth on a car. They've spent millions and millions on R&D and aero and all the rest of it, and then stick a plastic square to the front. So if I do ever need to run a front plate, apparently you need them, I'll put a sticker on there somewhere. But that's all going to be changed. There wasn't time to sort it out before I came and collected the car. So I think that's pretty much everything covered. I'm super, super happy though, and it's the first time I've ever, as I say, dabbled in something that's even vaguely like a classic. I had a lot of people telling me off as well in the last video, saying it's not a classic. Well, it's 17, 18 years old, so it basically is. There are kids driving around now on the roads that were born in the same year as this car was made. So to me, that is a classic. It's also got 4 seats, which is quite cool. They all have that. And it's got a sunroof, and it works as well, which is all very exciting. Anyway, waffle aside, I'm going to leave it here. I want to know your thoughts on the C4S. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this car and what you want to see me doing with the car. As I said before in my previous video, I've bought this car for me. I know it's not really a YouTube car. These sorts of cars don't get the clicks, they don't get the views. Like decatting a Lamborghini or driving around Harrods in it, that actually gets more views than probably something like this. But I bought this for me. I had a model of one of these when I was a kid, and I've absolutely loved this shape since it came out, and I don't know why I didn't buy one of these sooner. They did dip to about 20k, 22k for a nice one like this, but they've started creeping back up again. You all saw the price on the website. I paid around that, and I think these are going to be good news going forward. I think the 996 C4S is astonishing value for money. I think it's a unique 911 in the 911 range because of the silly headlights, which I actually love. I just think it's a good buy. So if you are considering one, I agree with you. Go and get one. They're great. Anyway, on that note, do subscribe, thumbs up, give me a little comment, say hello, say the name of your favourite crisps, whatever you want to do, and I'll see you in very, very soon. Bye now.